I'm gonna try this right here. We're gonna that shit, and then we're going to see what's up with this Pewdiepie shit.
Maybe you're wondering, why is he wearing that cool hat?
It's because the tech overlords are listening.
Now I can finally say, Google Schmoogle. What do you...
That's crazy. I never thought I'd hear him say Google Schmoogle. That's crazy. That's insane. He said Google Schmoogle. That's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
I can't believe PewDiePie is saying this after all these years. Crazy. Crazy, folks. They were watching history right now.
What are you gonna do, Google? You're completely powerless now. What's that? Google owns YouTube? I would Google that, but I literally can't. What are they gonna do? Censor the video? Demonetize it? Bury it under the algorithms? You're completely
That's
powerless, Google,
crazy.
again.
Wow, that's so crazy, bro. He really did that. He really said that. That's crazy.
Nothing on me. So the past couple of weeks, I've completely de-Googled. I don't use any of Google's so-called free services, except YouTube. I literally can't escape. It's surprisingly hot to wear a tinfoil hat. I don't know if you guys knew this. Oh, you never worn a tinfoil hat before?
He's done with Google. Can you believe this, guys? Wow, I can't believe this. Can you believe this, Adam?
Unbelievable.
He's done with Google, guys. He's over Google.
Now, this all started because of privacy concerns. Being tracked with literally everything I do just feels kind of odd. Mainly because I wanted to also regain control over my software and not to be at mercy of what the tech overlords decide to do this one day. But most importantly, I don't want to pay $20 a year for 100 gigabyte storage. Not happening. I realized since swapping to Linux, my life has just been going upwards. I'm practically ascending next step. But I realize there's always an open source alternative, and a lot of times they're better. They just don't have $1 billion budget to market.
That's crazy. He's saying that there are other ways to get 100 gigabytes of data? Wow. That's crazy. What do you know about that? Are there other ways to get 100 gigabytes of data? Other than spending $20 a year on Google?
Commit fraud.
That's crazy. My roommate just suggested committing fraud. That's crazy.
To themselves. So I went down the de-Google rabbit hole and I want to share what I learned because by the end of this, once you know what I know, bro, you're gonna want one of these cool hats as well. So let's go through the de-Googleization. I want to be honest and share what I think you should absolutely change and maybe what was more hassle than worth. Number one, your search engine. Change your search engine right now. You can do it now while I keep yapping. Just go to your browser settings, find the search default browser, and change it to DuckDuckGo. It's a search engine that doesn't track what you do. It just works. Boom. Maybe you prefer everything you do online to be tracked and logged. I don't know. Maybe you're in that ballpark. I think just most people are either oblivious or lazy. So I'm telling you now, don't be lazy. Number two, your browser. When I told you to change to your default search engine, you did not just do that inside of Google Chrome, did you? Say it ain't so. There are way better browsers out there. I use Firefox. It's kind of B tier, but you can lock it down into S tier. A lot of people swear by Brave.
That's crazy. He just suggested not using Google Chrome, instead using Firefox. What are your thoughts on that?
Sounds like some liberal propaganda.
He's propaganda. That's crazy. In which direction?
Sounds like a thin boy conspiracy.
And he did kind of just show DuckDuckGo. He did kind of just say like.
What is he hiding?
Yeah,
what is he hiding that he needs to use
PewDiePie, what are you
DuckDuckGo?
hiding, bro?
Only people that are hiding things use DuckDuckGo.
Go back to what you used to do originally. Minecraft in 2020.
Browser, I never tried it. My point is, this is super easy to change. And have you ever thought my browser?
Yeah, whatever happened to Swedish meatballs, bro?
Swedish meatballs?
We hadn't seen that in a while. Does he even like him anymore? Or has Japan corrupted him?
I think he's
Has he rejected his Swedish heritage?
He looks like he has.
In favor of anime.
He's got the eye thing going on now, and I think that's kind of offensive if you ask me. But that's neither here nor there.
So why do they want you to use their browser so goddamn badly, you know? Why do they all make it free for you? Could it be because they track everything you do online and sell or trade your data? What? What do you mean? They don't make this out of the goodness in their heart? You tell me Google isn't just $1 trillion charity? What? I found online that in 2023, Google paid Apple to be their default search browser in Safari. Guess how much? 20 billion. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, of course. Of course he did that. Man, this is not based. I think PewDiePie's corrupt. I've seen it. Yeah, I'm saying it, guys. He's corrupt. PewDiePie, he's fallen. He's actually,
He's fallen from the light of God.
He's fallen from the light of God and Satan. Indeed. I'm watching this happen in real time. Guys, I voted for PewDiePie in 2016. I'm not doing that again. I'm never doing that again. And I don't think you should either.
Christ. They definitely want you to use Google, so just don't. It will take you 2 minutes. Go do it.
Bro
Number
really
3,
wrote in
third thing.
PewDiePie into the ballot.
I think PewDiePie is a liar. I don't like it.
Could you even vote in 2016?
No.
I changed.
Never
Like many
did.
of you, I've been using Google Mail for years and years and years, and apparently up until 2017, that's when they stopped scanning your emails to serve you ads. So now Gmail is a little less creepy, you know. But if you think about it, it is probably the most invasive service that they run. Like, and there are free alternatives out there, like Proton. I haven't tried it out. I decided to send this in my own email. I paid a small fee. It was fiddly as hell, but at least people won't think I'm bored and have like Google Schmoogle in my ad domain. Number 4, with me de-googling lately, I realized it's time for me to de something else. I don't want to say the joke. Anyway, I started working with G Fuel 6 years ago. We created the greatest flavor of all time, G Fuel Lingonberry.
Lingonberry is out and it's really, really good. Honestly, I'm so proud of this flavor.
Yuzu Slash. Legendary moment. Yuzu Slash, baby. Sour green PewDiePie. So many great memories. So many great slurs. So many great memes. But it's finally time to retire this guy. Sayonara, Jifu-san. Because we're introducing a new tub!
Did he really place an ad? Oh my god, he placed an ad? How dare he? An ad for G Fuel. Get out of here.
The Sony TV, you open up, it's like, Google TV! How did that happen? I don't know about you, I feel like I'm supposed to be enamored by the phone, how amazing it is, it's incredible
I don't
hardware,
know
and
what
how powerful
never
it
mind,
is.
I can't say that.
It's so great. No matter why I feel like I'm the product. I hate my phone. Notifications just feel like they're there to suck me in, not to tell me anything useful. All these apps and features. I feel like my attention span is just getting mushed the more I use my phone. I hate it. It's just one big giant distraction device. So I have a Pixel 9, and it is a good phone. And I already own it.
He has a Google Pixel? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna go to iPhone? Or is he gonna stay on Google Pixel 7? What do you think? Chat, what do you think? Chat, what do you think?
Am I part of the chat?
I don't know, no one's a part of the chat right now. What do you think, guys? Do you think he's Caucasian?
So instead of switching it out to like a dumb phone or something like that I know a lot of people do, I went to install a custom OS on it. There was a lot of them to choose from, but I opted for Graphene.
Just like a quick second.
He put Graphene OS on his Google Pixel.
Is it muted?
Is it muted? Do you want me to mute
Yeah,
it?
mute it for just a second.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
it's muted now?
Yeah.
Alright, I was gonna say earlier, we all know what the G in G Fuel stands for, but I censored myself. Was that like a good thing?
What is it?
Gay.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, alright. I'm not gonna like re-say it, but I just
Yeah,
like...
we all know what the G in Graphene OS stands for.
Graphene, mainly because it felt like the biggest point finger to Google.
Gangster.
It's an operating system focused on privacy and security. Apparently so much so that even Edward Cullen uses it. Did I get that right? I would Google it, but I can't. But here's the thing.
What, chat? Edward Cohen uses this product that he's shilling? What? That's crazy. What? Crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay? For some reason, I feel like I'm the crazy one. Huh? What? Why do you want to Google so bad, huh? What do you got to hide, huh? This guy got graphene on his phone. What's up with that? I feel a little judged, okay? But after using graphene, I realize, no, this is how it should be. I'm not the crazy one. There's a few features.
I think PewDiePie is, as you can see, he looks really zooted. Look at him. Doesn't he not look zooted?
I don't know, I think he like got sober, didn't he?
Yeah, but
I thought he did.
But it would be funny if he was like hitting that Japanese dank, you know what I mean? That 420 in Japan.
It's like illegal to do that in Japan.
No, it's illegal to do it here.
It's like more legal here. I'm under the impression that it's like hyper illegal in Japan.
Well, I mean, you've never tried it, and listen, I think PewDiePie, from the looks of it, he's tried it. I'm kidding. Am I? No, I'm making transformative content, guys.
Features on Graphene that I really like, and these are just to name a few. Especially with security, I really like how they amped it up. But the fact that I close an app on Graphene and it closes the app. Crazy. lot of times on your phone, if you think you've closed an app, but in reality, running in the background and still tracking whatever it is they want to. Graphene, nuke that shit. It's gone. Such a crazy concept, right? I'm the crazy one. Number 2, I control exactly what the app has access to. You can use file or storage scopes, I think it's called. And if I want to give an app access to a certain type of files, I pick which folder. Not the entire device, as it should be. That's
That's actually pretty awesome, this Graphene OS thing. I don't know, well, is it awesome, or can you just do that with the Google thing? I mean, maybe the OS is actually a lot more seamless and very based than Google, because Google will just like put you on like, put all your craziness on there for sure. And so will, I don't know about Apple. Yeah, they all do it. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? This is my second live stream. But yeah, you can react to that other live stream whenever you can. Good to hear from you. Yeah, I figured you were gonna shower. Peace and love.
some vague little...
But yeah, now PewDiePie's streaming, so we're done stealing your content, alright? Your content, listen, don't go watch your content. Watch me watch your content. Don't watch your own video, Alex the Fiction. You know what's crazy? I got like the most serious text in the middle of it, so it was like completely not transformative. So you can actually sue me. Thanks for saying hi. Anyways, yeah.
Little pop-up going like, hey, do you want to give them access to this? No, complete control. Number 3, whenever you install...
That's crazy, but like, if you think about it, it's kind of the face of YouTube or face of Google almost. PewDiePie. For a little bit, if you think about it, like...
You're gonna have to call me think about it.
I mean, he's the most popular... At one point, he was the most popular person on a Google platform. Right? That's a fact. At one point.
I think I agree with you.
And then who would be next in line? Or like, you know, like Mr. Beast is kind of...
I mean, now it's Mr. Beast.
Yeah, in a strange way, he's like the face of Google. But he did do an Amazon show, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Google should have a streaming service. No, I'm kidding.
And it should just be Mr. Beast. Like, exclusively Mr.
Yeah.
Beast. Like, only Mr. Beast.
Mr. Doinks. What if I got like my whole like shit rocked for smoking those dabs?
Like, you're going to jail.
Allegedly. It's like, no, I'd have to go to Twitch. I don't want a Twitch following.
I mean...
I don't want to show
those
for
weren't
terrorism.
actually, you know... I mean, I guess you did say they were dabs.
Allegedly. It says allegedly. Dabs allegedly taken. 15. I don't want to show for terrorism. But I also don't want to show for the American government.
What are you talking about now?
If I go to Twitch, I gotta show for terrorism.
Are you sure? You don't have to be, like, you don't have to be Hassanville.
It's kind of a theme.
You could do like eccentric terrorism.
We should do D&D terrorism. We should keep watching.
That's a good module, you know, like D&D, like where we just fully. Well, I mean, we kind of did that when we did the cyberpunk one.
Cyberpunk
we were basically
terrorism,
terrorists. We were terrorists.
Cyberpunk terrorism is really fun. I really think about whenever I was a cyberpunk terrorist, and I would think back on those good fond memories of my life.
Yeah, they were. It was.
Shout out that
lit.
time we were terrorists.
Shout out that time that I repeatedly beat up a baby android because he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't shut up.
Shout out the time Alex challenged me to a duel in like the second.
Yeah, and he really was serious about it too.
And he like bummed him out when he lost. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
this isn't a skill issue.
Yeah, you just, you know,
Leave
you're
him
just
with
not
the
him.
chance.
He just wasn't him.
He could have been.
Could
Anyways.
have been him. He was supposed to be him, but you know.
He has learned, and since then he hasn't attacked the party members. But I do actually worry because like, this is probably a good time to tell you the political turmoil might peak tomorrow, or might peak on Sunday. Are you available?
Yes, I am. I need to be here to be Mr. Remind me his name.
Ezek.
Ezek. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. How do you want it? Like we should kind of surprise your group. Like you haven't told them that I'm going to participate, or have you told them I'm going to participate?
No, I don't think so. I may have like brought it up, but like
They're not really expecting it though, right?
yeah, it would be pretty fun.
Like they would think like I'm gonna jump in as like a character, not like a player character, right?
You're not a player character. I mean,
I know,
are
that's what I'm saying. Like whenever you like were like he might play, they're like thinking I'm gonna be a player character. So
yeah, I mean,
they wouldn't expect it. Is what I'm getting at.
I don't think so. Anyways, we're only 7 minutes into this video that I'm transforming. But I'll crop up the section from the book. I'll look at it.
You know, I think you can make it transformative, bro, if you just put Subway Surfers in the corner.
Yeah, and we keep talking about something completely unrelated to the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Install an app on Graph.
Yeah,
It
let's
asks
see.
you before installing it.
No,
you
no.
want to get this app access to your internet? Because a lot of times the answer is heck no, not happening. I realized I was trying desperately to find a keyboard that has Japanese, Swedish, and English. And I really
Oh, the keyboards are different? Oh wow, the keyboards are different. Wow.
What keyboards? PewDiePie's
You're not
keyboards?
paying attention to PewDiePie keyboards. Jesus.
Dude, I'm grinding Breach right now. I'm Path of Exile.
like the Swift kind of typing, you know. I just couldn't find an open source alternative. And I was
Nobody
like,
cares
what do I
about
do?
that.
And then I realized
I
the
know.
alternative is Microsoft or Google, okay? And I realized the
That's
keyboard
why you're the
that
one
they
filming
offer
your
is connected to the
stream.
internet. Why? Imagine you bought a physical keyboard and it was secretly connected to the internet, sending big tech everything you type. We're not doing anything weird, just trust us, bro. It's so messed up. On Graphene, I still have the option, and if I want to take a Google app, I can start it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Trust us, bro.
This is probably the
It's so
gayest
messed
thing
up.
I'll
On
ever
Graphene, I still have
say.
the option, and if I want to take a Google app,
I highly doubt that.
God damn. Look at this man.
Dude's buff. Dude be working.
God damn.
Well, we know what Mishpat's celebrity crush is now.
Was he always... I know he wasn't this buff, but was he always this hot? Look at me, he's got a beard, you know? God damn, he has a weird chin. You know what I mean?
It's that Swedish
Start it.
chin.
Put it in one of those. I still don't like that I use a Google app.
That Swedish drip.
But no, actually, it's good. Google is at my mercy for once. Feels good.
Remember the time he said the N-word? That
I
shit
do.
was crazy.
I do. That was a different time.
And that was like a crazy use of it too.
Yeah, like it wasn't even like
In context, yeah, like
It-
in
I mean,
context,
like,
it's
of all the opportunities he could have like used that. Hold on.
yeah,
of all the like situations he could have used that word,
opportunities.
he really just
He
I
really,
don't know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna
he
shut
said
up.
it in a very negative light. Like he didn't.
Yeah, like
There
I think it would
wasn't
have been a lot
any
funnier.
benefit of the doubt.
No,
that you
like
can
there
do
was
it.
none. I think that's what I was trying to say. Like he could have, like there could have been a situation where he used it as like a verb.
It was completely
don't know.
crazy, uncalled for. Like it was nuts.
I'm not saying that would have made it any better, but it would have like. It's like, damn, bro, you really said it that way.
Yeah, for real. And now he's telling me about OS. Talk about the allegations.
Another feature that I think is kind of obvious and most people
True.
appreciate, but there was a fourth hidden feature on Graphene that I love. That is not a feature, but for me it ended up being one. Like I talked about in the beginning, it feels a lot of times when I use a phone, it's such a distraction. There are some apps that you probably have to use. Maybe it's for work or because of friends and you want to connect, whatever. You're gonna have to use certain apps that you don't really want to use. So I decided to put all those apps, and you can do this as well actually, on a different profile. The good thing about Graphene is that on a different profile, all these apps are contained in that profile. They can't connect to anything else on my phone or run in the background or anything like that. That's what's great about Graphene, and that's why to me it felt like a good solution with all the apps that I don't want to use. But what this ended up doing was that
So he can hide his apps? What? He can do what? What? Is this transformative enough? What? What? Don't sue me, PewDiePie, please. Please don't sue me. I got 0 viewers.
What was that one song where it was like Pewdiepie's like a...
PewDiePie is a child rapist.
Yeah.
Crazy. That was an epic time. Everybody knows that 3Pac is the greatest. I think that guy died or something.
3Pac?
I'm sure that was his name. It was something cringe like that. Anywho.
Okay, now I need to use this app that I don't like to use. It feels intentional going there. I don't even see these apps when I use my phone on a regular basis. And it made so that my phone starts feeling like it's serving me again, like an actual useful tool that it supposedly is, right? So yeah, huge fan. I'm so glad I swapped out. It's probably the best thing I did so far. But it gets better, okay? I had to ride this couple weeks, I tell you what. Is it 6 or 5? I don't know. I lost count. Anyway, password managers. What do you mean password 1, 2, 3 isn't gonna cut it? I hate password managers. Why? Because they cost 67 pounds. Those are fine.
That's actually crazy. 65 pounds for a password manager. 65 pounds for a password manager.
What does that mean?
That's how much he was paying for a Google password manager.
He's paying $65 for a password manager? Bro, the Notes app is free. I don't like the whole password manager thing, like I kinda get it if you have like, I guess it makes sense if you have a bunch of different passwords if you're supposed to.
Are we really taking advice from this man? Look at him.
It's pretty cute.
5 kilobyte size documents? I don't think so. It's all videos of me just doxing myself for being cheap. It's not happening. I'm not paying that. I was
like
a heart
a
attack when I
donut.
found out. I'm paying what? Well, you need a password
Put it on
manager.
the
That's just the
internet.
reality.
Monetize it.
I think he's exploring. Where on earth? Appendix D. I gotta go to Appendix D's nuts. So funny.
Whoa, dude. That was wild.
Here we go. Yeah, monsters and NPCs. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna cut it up and send it to you on Discord.
Video today. I thought I was so smart. I was like, okay, fine. I don't need to do this. I'm running Linux. I downloaded it back up. I made it into an HTML, and then I encrypted it, and then I had an alias, so I unencrypted when I need to use it, and then quickly encrypted. Is it unencrypted or decrypted? It doesn't matter. Bada bing, bada boom, I saved myself 67 pounds. If I live for, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 years, that's like, I saved myself a lot of money. Multi-millionaire is a cheap ass. Bought MP4, that's what I should call this. But then I realized, I need this file on other devices. I need it on my phone and my laptop, and what if I go abroad? And that's when I discovered Glorious SH! Self-hosting. I can just host this on another device. I feel like ever since I did my Linux video, so many comments have been like, just wait until it's discovered self-hosting. It's gonna be game over. And yet you were right. Okay, wait. I started off on a Raspberry Pi 5. This thing is relatively cheap. It's got Ethernet, it runs on low power, and it's powerful for its size. It can do more than enough for what I wanted to do. I found an open source alternative, which is Vault Warden. You can host your own password manager, basically. The problem was, I have no clue what the heck I'm doing. What is a reverse proxy? What do you mean I can't just put my IP address in my browser and be done with it? Vault Warden is so secure that it wouldn't let me connect to it unless I set it up properly. Every time I thought I did it, I kept seeing the screen circle, and I saw that circle for 2 goddamn days. But once it finally worked, magic. I have done it. I had saved myself 67 pounds. Tears running down my eyes. It was beautiful. My first successful self-host. I got no more subscriptions, no more syncing drama, just my own secure vault. It felt like I was finally breaking out of the matrix for real. And the thing is, once you start understanding how this works, it's really not that bad. If anything, it became super fun because with compatibility layers like Docker, you can so easily just pick and choose what open source software you want to download, keep trying out different ones. The world is your oyster. Just pluck it from the trees, and everything just works. So I needed a note-taking app. I found one called Yoplin. That's how you say that, Yoplin. It had a desktop app and a phone app, which is exactly what I wanted. But when I installed Yoplin, this is where things got weird. Do not judge me here, okay? You can probably relate to this, actually. Have you ever been so lazy that you try and find another alternative, but then that leads you on a road that was 10 times more complicated than just not being lazy? The image that I was trying to install on my Pi was not compatible. It was 86 by 64. This is ARM-based structure. It doesn't matter. Not compatible. I can just find another one. But I thought, hey, why don't I just quickly install this on something that does run 86 by 64? And I look around and I'm like, oh. Well. My Steam Deck runs 86 by 64. So you may be asking, Felix, did you use your portable handheld gaming console to host your note-taking app? Yes, but it gets worse actually. Steam runs Linux. Beautiful. It actually runs Arch, which is the distro I use on my desktop. Match made in heaven. But I thought to myself, well, it's filled with all this like Steam bloat. I should probably uninstall Arch so I can then install Arch. I don't know what's wrong with me. Don't ask. And I did this, of course, just so I wouldn't have to find another image of my note-taking app. But anyway, it works. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Now, I got my notes app running beautifully. Number 7 or 8. It was time to say goodbye, Google Drive. Goodbye, Jotaro. $20 for 100 gig? I don't think so. I'm not going to pay you to hold my data hostage forever. Not happening. What if I live for another 600 years? Think about how much money that's going to be to Google. No more subscriptions. Redundant subscriptions. Instead of Google Drive, I set up a file browser. The thing that bothers me about all these free online storages, that gives you a certain amount at least, is that first of all, it's not safe. Second of all, I don't know what they're doing with that. Thirdly, I hate how it's used. I don't know if you can relate to this. Maybe this is like a me problem, but let's say I've gone outside, I've touched grass, I've taken all these photos and videos, and then I sit down in front of my computer, and then all of a sudden the internet goes down, and I'm like, what happened? And then it's like, oh yeah, my Google Drive decided to back up every single photo and video I've ever taken. And it's like, I don't want that. I want certain images. Let me pick those first. And I don't want you to suck up my entire bandwidth. With file browser, I can throttle the speed, and I can do it when I want to. Which files I want to. I went a little nerdy and overboard, a surprise. And I wrote a bunch of aliases and shell functions so that I can define push or pull to download or upload, which device, my phone, laptop, desktop, deck, and which subfolder. And I do all this with glorious SSH. It actually solved another problem for me, which is always sharing files between my phone and my desktop. I never know how to do it. Apparently, I didn't know this. I feel like everyone is tuning out because I'm talking about SSH. But you can run it on your phone. Like, I'm connected. And then I thought, okay, now I gotta do an opposite script on my phone. Then I realized I can just connect to my desktop to run the script. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's cool. Just trust me, it's cool. Number 9. AI. We have to talk about AI. I don't know about you, but I don't like using AI. It feels like I'm kneeling directly to the tech overlords. And not to mention the goddamn subscription fees. I feel like I'm spoon-feeding the machine that has stolen all my data, more of my data. Here you go. Nice and fast. Here you go. Not happening. But I got curious, and, you know, I built my own computer not long ago, and I spent a lot of money on it. Why don't I just see if I can run it myself? It's a beast. So I set up a local language model called Mixtral. Emphasis on local, which means it runs on my computer completely offline. It's beautiful. Now I can search whatever I want. And I can ask it dumb questions like, why is my left toe bigger than my right toe? And no one knows about it. Not Google, not AI overlords, not even you. Step 10. How many steps are there? And we have so much left. PDFs, Google Docs, calendar, contacts. I was honestly getting a little tired at this point to try and find it.
Again, I forgot I was online. Fuck. Damn, I just really made non-transformative content. Fuck.
Bro, you're gonna get in trouble.
Fuck. Shit. Pewdiepie. I'm sorry, Pewdiepie. Pewdiepie, he's gonna come back. He's gonna be like, I copyrighted my I'm done with Google video and I'm suing Mishpat Jaquez. And then it's like, I'm done. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm turning myself in. Fuck. Alex the Fiction I can take a lawsuit from. Pewdiepie. That's a different story. What's Japanese copyright like? I don't know. I really don't. Okay.
You're in America. It doesn't apply to you.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I don't believe in that shit.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know shit about fuck though, so maybe, you know.
No, you're a lawyer.
No, just because I'm someone's power of attorney doesn't mean I'm a lawyer.
No, he's a lawyer, guys. Trust me. I'm good. Some new, like, 3 slivers of the page.
An alternative to all of these, but that's when I discovered NEWZS. It's an open source self-hosted beast, and it does all of this for you. Maybe there are better singular alternatives, but the fact that I can get all of this baked in one was exactly what I needed, and just one quick install and it was done. I was completely happy.
He uses NEXtCloud? What?
Ooh, and it felt amazing. Finally, I'm free. From here on out is when I needed to tighten things up a little bit. I actually bought a domain. I know, I paid a subscription fee, but it's worth it. If you're self-hosting, it's actually worth it because you can get a domain for $5 a year.
He bought a wait. He bought a subscription fee.
Google
What?
is just a $1 trillion charity.
What?
I found online that in 2023, Google paid Apple to be their default search browser in Safari. Guess how much?
Oh my god, I restarted the video. Guys, I don't think I can watch this video anymore, guys. Fuck. What? What? Fuck. Fuck. What?
20 billion! Jesus Christ!
Alright, guys. So that's why, PewDiePie, he's done with Google, and I'm done watching this video, guys. Thank y'all for watching.